So, I will never understand the trolls on YouTube. I honestly just don't get it. I will never understand it. And it's actually kind of annoying and frustrating. You would think that there's so much darkness right now. People are so sad. They're devastated. People are going through a lot. There's a lot of people who don't like our president. We have a lot of sexism in this world. We still have racism. I mean, that definitely exists. And just the world is just so different, And yet, for me personally, I love to go on YouTube because it takes me away. Kind of like a movie. Like, I enjoy a good movie, my television shows. Takes me away, from the everyday stresses in life. I work, like I've said before in my other video, in political talk radio. I have to listen to people just angry and frustrated, the division in our politics. Then I handle the callers. I do all of the sound, and then I handle the callers. And callers call up, a lot of, the elderly, devastated, dumbfounded, they don't feel hopeful. They feel hopeless, okay? And they immerse themselves with the news. When I first started my job, I didn't come from a political talk radio background. I came from a different type of a background. I worked for a station that carried Howard Stern. So my background was completely different. And when I went to political talk radio, I was excited because I was giving more responsibility. I was becoming an executive producer of a syndicated political talk show. And 9 years later, my personality has changed. I'm a lot more quiet. I don't talk to a lot of people. I don't want to be bothered. And I think a lot of it is because I hear all the devastation and the toxicness. Yes, toxicness around. And it's frustrating, and it's so sad. So, at least for me, in the new year, I want to be a light to others. I've always wanted to be positive and optimistic, and because by nature, I am not optimistic. I'm not. So I always want to try to spread like love and smile when I see people. And if I say something, or if I'm rude or crude to people at the store, which I can be really crude to people at the store, I say I'm sorry. I take responsibility in my relationship. If I'm wrong, I say I'm sorry. I listen to what he wants and what he's expecting out of the relationship. So I'm trying to be a better person. In 2018, I said I'm going to stop smoking, and it was hard as anything. And the last cigarette I had was on May 30th, the day before my mom's birthday, and I did it. So this year I want to, do my workouts. Kind of increase it a little bit, and in fact a lot, and be more focused on that. And I want to be a better person, and I really hope others aspire to that, because we can change the world if everybody decides to show some type of kindness, some type of empathy, be sympathetic, be a little bit more loving. We cannot change the world if we're hypocrites and say, oh yeah, after everybody, a disaster, oh yeah, we're going to be more loving and we're going to try to change the world and stuff in that moment, right? But then we turn around and we go back to our nasty selves. Let's try to focus on not doing that, because I've noticed a lot of angry people. I see it at the stores. I see it on YouTube. I've been viciously attacked on YouTube multiple times for just giving an opinion. Just yesterday, there's this young guy, I really like his channel. It's Walking Journey. And he made a comment about women, and I kind of made a comment about his comment about women in a very nice, objective way, even though he wasn't bashing women. He was being realistic. Well, I had two trolls, some guy and some lady trying to come at me, and they didn't read my comment properly. They misread it. And then they couldn't say anything, but I put my foot down, don't come at me like that. So it's just it's just weird. So let's just try to be better people as 2019 comes. Here comes my mom. Oh no.
Make sure that when you sit in the car, lock the doors.
Do you see? That's my mom. You're on camera, Mom.
Hello, how are you? Lock the doors. That somebody will come right
This
up
is
and open
exactly what I'm talking about.
Just lock your doors. It's too dangerous. You see where they just come right in and steal your car? That's fine, Krista.
You see what I'm talking about? This is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm so glad this was on YouTube. My mom is, oh my God, this is a perfect example. She watches the news and she immerses herself with the news. I am careful. It's 10:38 in the morning. My mom lives in a community that it's a pretty safe community, but she is terrified, absolutely terrified of like the world around her because she feeds herself with the news. And I tell her, I work in the news. I've been working at radio for a very long time. So I know what's going on. But, mothers are mothers. She's an older lady. I'm glad that you saw it. It's embarrassing because I'm a mom of an 18-year-old and I got my mom trying to tell me what to do. You heard it here. You guys have a wonderful day. I wish many blessings for all of you for 2019. I really do. And let's just try to change stuff up and be better people. Have a great day. Bye.